Identify and label the Bronsted-Lowry acid, its conjugate base, and the Bronsted-Lowry base and its conjugate acid in each of the following equations. And then we have this equation right here. So for H2S plus NH2 minus, which will yield HS minus plus NH3, we need to find out these four things. So in order to do that, the easiest way is to first hook up the pairs. Pick the molecules and the ions on either side that look very similar to each other. So for example, if I pick this H2S, right, maybe just let's extend this a little bit. If I pick this H2S, which species on the product side will pair up with H2S? Yeah, the HS minus, right? So they go very similar. They both got sulfur in them. And then these kind of make sense. NH2, nitrogen, goes with nitrogen, right? The NH3. So there's my two pairs. Perfect. The second thing you're going to do is get rid of this conjugate business out of the way. Conjugates, whether it's the conjugate base or the acid, are always on the product side. So we can know for certain that HS minus is a conjugate. I don't know which one it is yet. Conjugate. And the same thing for the other one. Likewise, the actual Bronsted-Lowry acid and base, those are your reactants. So H2S is definitely a Bronsted-Lowry something, and NH2 is definitely a Bronsted-Lowry something as well. Now we're going to actually pick out the acid and the base. Doesn't matter what pair we're looking at. Let's look at the greens first. So H2S and HS minus. Now remember, acids have always one more hydrogen, right? One more hydronium ion than the conjugate base, and then vice versa. Bases will always have one less hydrogen. So you just got to look at those hydrogens. H2S, H2, there are two hydrogens. HS minus, there's only one. Acids will always have one more. So since H2S has one more hydrogen than HS minus, H2S has got to be the acid. And then likewise, this has to be the conjugate base. Now you just do the same thing for the other pair. So I'm going to pick these two. Let's see. NH2 minus, 2 hydrogens. NH3, 3 hydrogens. Acids always have one more. So if that's the case, this has to be the acid. And then that makes this the base. And notice that on one side of the equation, you got one acid and one base. You can never have two acids or two bases on one side of the equation. So if that happens, just stop, go back, and just try to, fix it because that was a mistake. That's a good way to kind of check yourself. All right? So hopefully this makes sense. Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for viewing the video, and I will talk to you later. And if you want to help us out, please press the subscribe button, like the video, and tell your friends. Thank you. Bye-bye.